You are listening to the Inverted Creative Podcast. I'm Allison.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Jen.
Guys, a miracle has happened. Jen, do you want to share your achievement with the class?
I feel like the people who know, because I did post on my story feeling productive today. I think I might record my Patreon videos. I recorded my Patreon videos.
Yay! It's only a few months late.
It's fine. I finally did it. It's because,
It happens.
We had points we had to hit in the videos, guys, and it just felt like a lot of pressure for me. I really don't do good with
Scripted.
that much, scripted or that much guidance in what I need to be saying. So it was so much to remember and then trying to hit things. So it was really overwhelming for me. My ADHD had a really hard time doing it, but we did it. We got it done. Allison is in possession of the Patreon videos. So that also means that if the Patreon is not launched, that's Allison's fault now and not mine.
It will be launched before my trip because I want to put updates from my trip on there.
Okay.
I'm going to try to edit the video in the next couple days.
Okay. Now it's all up to Allison, guys. I don't know how to edit.
But Allison gets crap done.
I'm really here for the personality. I'm here for the drama.
Are you saying I don't have personality?
No, but you have more to offer than just the personality. I only have the personality. Okay. I don't know how to edit. I'm here for entertainment purposes solely. I'll learn if someone teaches me, but...
So we have learned that neither of us will ever be paid actors with a script.
No, not at all.
No.
I like to be very candid.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But it was exciting to get that news, that it was finally done.
Yeah, I was like, I promise I'll do it today. And then I posted on my story about it, so it had to be done.
I'm very proud.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
You are exciting. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. But the Patreon videos are done.
Yay.
So
excited to start bringing that unhinged content.
Yeah. I can't wait to get Nathaniel on.
Yeah.
That's what you guys have to look forward to. I feel like Nathaniel is going to make some fairly common appearances.
We have a lot of friends who will become familiar faces, I think.
Yeah. We definitely have a little series with Nathaniel. I think we can make it a little series.
Yeah.
That I think I'm most excited for that. There's a couple things I'm excited for, but yeah, put me in a room with Nathaniel and let me scream at him.
Respectfully.
That might be incredible. Yeah.
I gotta get stickers made. That just made me think of that.
Yeah, stickers.
Yeah. Anyway, Patreon coming soon, finally. Actually.
Yes, actually, for real this time. I do have a video of Ryan Eldridge that I took for the Patreon when I thought we were going to launch it way before now. It's not fantastic. It's a little uncomfortable because I was caught off guard. But it's fine. And also now it doesn't make any sense. I don't even know if I still have it because it doesn't make any sense anymore. Oh well.
Well, I don't think we have any other updates or anything.
I don't think so either because we were kind of on. Oh, I went to Great Adventure.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I went to Great Adventure. They opened a new pub. Well, the pub has always been there, so I don't want to say they opened a new pub, but they completely redid it. It looks really good. It's the first time in a very long time I've walked into that pub and thought it looked clean and thought I wanted to order things from it.
Nice.
So we did that. We had a shepherd's pie and onion rings and Brussels sprouts.
Sprouts.
Yeah. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. Brussels sprouts and chicken fingers.
Nice.
It was all very good. The shepherd's pie was like surprisingly delicious.
Say hi to the podcast, Mike. Mike just brought me a milkshake.
Hello, podcast.
He's allowed to interrupt recording for podcast.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.
I'm jealous.
I got a milkshake. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, chicken fingers, great. Chicken fingers are always good. The shepherd's pie was so good. I was really not surprised, but like I was shocked to see a shepherd's pie on the menu at a park, and they put it in this like cute little like container. So it was like actually made in single servings. It wasn't like you got a spoonful of shepherd's pie that was made in bulk. Like they made it in these little servings. Yeah, it was really good. And then we went to their like spring break celebration. That's the reason that we were there, to check out that. We unfortunately missed the safari because it was on us. We missed the memo that it closed at 4 and we rolled up to ride the safari at like 4:10. So, completely on us. We missed the safari. And then we got to see Project Purple.
I was about to say, how was your experience with Project Purple?
Yeah, it's very
Purple.
very purple. It's very purple, which I love. Give me a purple coastie. I'm like surrounded by purple bedding right now in my bed. I love purple. So give me a purple coastie. The launch, like seeing that launch in an upside down piece of track, like I'm really excited.
That's gonna be a wild element. Just seeing pictures of it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really cool element. I'm really excited for it. Yeah, I don't know. As much as I love Khan, as much as it hurts me that Ka is gone, I'm really excited for this, and I like. It's so unique.
Yeah.
The mock that we're not supposed to know is mock yet. I don't know, like a mock spinner. It's just like it's so unique. There's only one other one in the country. It's nothing like this one. At least the rumors of what we think this one is going to be. And like from looking at it, it's clearly not, like looking at the footers and stuff, like it's clearly not going to be anything like Time Traveler. Mm-hmm. So it's just so unique and I'm so excited for it.
I'm glad it's not just like a clone of something just plopped down in. Yeah.
I feel like they knew that there was no way they could have done that.
Right.
I did, however, this might have been like the funniest thing. So we got to go like in the construction site and like up close to the coaster and stuff. And we go to the coaster, we're looking, I'm taking pictures, I'm taking video, I'm like there for a couple minutes. And it took me probably a good 15 minutes to realize that they placed one of the pieces of track to the, what are they calling it? The blue coaster that they're getting on the boardwalk.
Oh.
I don't know what they're calling that project. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But they just had one section of the blue track just like standing where we were starting our tour and no one really noticed it. I was cracking up and I was like, now I'm really excited to see this little piece of track because it's so cute. But like,
Barrels of Fun is what it's called.
Barrels of Fun. I was like, I was like, how are you supposed to look at Barrels of Fun when you have
that
Project Purple? Like, I did not notice it. It was so funny. But yeah, I'm really excited. And that park, again, that park's going through like a really transformative time right now. And it looks incredible.
Yeah.
At first, I was really upset, as anyone who grew up at that park or any local, like, at first, I was really upset. Um, and I was trying my hardest to look at it optimistically, even though like, that was hard. Um, and really, like, I have no doubt that this is the best thing for the park with the way that they've taken care of the park this year
Hmm.
or over the last year. I have no doubt that this was the best thing to do for the park. And they did everything for a reason, and I'm hopeful that that reason is good. So,
Yeah.
excited.
Oh, and side note, listen to our interview with Ryan that we posted last week if you haven't already, because that was
Yeah,
a
it's a good
lot of
one.
fun. It was a really good one.
Yeah. It was a really good one. I do also have to report though that beer is still insanely expensive at Great
Yeah,
Adventure.
I'm sure.
I spent $22 on a Surfside. I did not know it was going to be $22. $22 on a Surfside.
I think I paid like $25 for like a rum bucket at Great Adventure.
Oh, yeah, but they're 32 ounces, girl.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
it was
I
worth
was
it.
after that, it was like, yeah, like, get a rum bucket at that point.
Yeah.
I
Like
thought you
a
were saying,
lot
like,
more.
that was expensive. I was like, "Girl."
No, no, I'm saying like the rum bucket was 25 compared to that for 22. I'm like, yeah, just go get the rum bucket. Much
Yeah.
better value and works great.
Yeah, and they
Can
also have
confirm.
2 iced tea, like, vodka iced teas. They have a Sun Chaser and a Surfside, and the Sun Chaser is $4 cheaper. So,
Ooh,
if you're between the 2,
do that.
get the Sun Chaser. I learned the hard way that the Surfside, yeah.
Well, good. But I'm glad you got to go to that. That sounds
Yeah, it was
fun.
really fun. It was really nice. Christina came with me. We just had a really nice day.
Good. I still have not been on a coaster in months, I think.
That's not good.
I actually I don't even remember the last one I did. It'll change next weekend. Kings Island opens next weekend.
Oh, heck yeah.
So we're going 3 of the days because they have a pass holder preview night on Friday. Saturday, we're doing our opening day tradition and we're going to go get Korean barbecue for lunch.
Oh, yum.
And then we'll stop by for a little bit on Sunday.
Oh, that'll be nice. Um, I actually, this is so random, but I don't know if we talked about this. We might have talked about this last week. I am missing opening day of Dorney Park be- because someone has to get married that
I'm
day.
sorry. When we set the
I'm
date, I
missing
didn't
opening
know.
day of Dorney Park, but not only that, I'm missing Talon's birthday. Talon's 25th birthday celebration.
For me.
Well, 25th birthday
Well,
celebration
that
is
one's a little bit later.
so that one's different. But how am I missing 2 of, like, the biggest years like, the biggest event at eh, 2 of the biggest events at Dorney Park this year?
I didn't know it was going to be that day when we set the date, to be fair.
Yeah, also Cedar Point opening weekend?
Yeah,
Dude.
usually that's like a week earlier than it is.
I know. It's crazy to me still that Cedar Point opening weekend is the 2nd week in May. Like we were all planning for the 1st weekend in May.
Yeah, so were we.
Yeah. So no, that's fine. But you didn't mess up Dorney Park. So
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you with an open bar.
with an open bar.
That'll make it better, right?
Yeah. No, I would be there either way. But it's just crazy that I feel like this is my first year since like being back in PA that I'm missing um those 2 things at Dorney Park. So
I can only be held responsible for one of them.
yeah, the other one is completely on me. Had I realized I actually have to be in the Netherlands that weekend. But yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It'll happen. It's fine. I do have a little project I think I'm going to do for Talon's birthday that I'm going to post around Talon's birthday. But my only thing is that I'm a little nervous with the timelines.
Yeah.
Um, and missing opening weekend. I actually put something on my story asking if anyone wanted to collab and take some photos for me. No one answered. So I think it's too niche of a thing to ask doozies in the area to take photos.
Right.
Um, but also it wouldn't really solve my thing because I wouldn't be home. Like at that point, I might as well wait till the next weekend. I don't know. Sorry, now I'm just going on and on branding. I think that I'm a little tired because we actually we wanted to start recording this almost 2 hours ago
Yeah.
and we got distracted.
We were productive, but we got distracted.
Yeah, so now it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm falling asleep.
This is our riveting Saturday night of recording a podcast.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. But on an exciting note, we get to talk about more Europa Park.
Who's tired of hearing about Europa Park from us yet?
No one. No one. If you're tired of hearing about Europa Park, I will personally come and fight you. This is a joke. Please don't take this seriously.
For legal reasons, Jen is joking.
But also, like, Apple, don't take us down. I don't know if I can get in trouble for that. It's a joke. I feel like it's clear it's a joke. If they're mad, then they're stupid.
And then you insult them, okay?
Spotify and Apple are gonna be like, take down the episode just because.
Jeez. Just out of spite.
It's fine. It's fine. Everyone wants to listen to Europa because Europa Park is the best theme park resort like in this planet.
And there's clearly so much about this park to talk about that we are on a third episode solely dedicated to the water park and resort hotels.
Yeah, but we almost never talk about the water parks at any of the other parks we talk about. So
Rulantica deserves it.
yeah, exactly. Like I feel like Rulantica should be treated as its own park.
Mm-hmm.
So also Rulantica is bigger than some theme parks. So
Yeah. Easily the best water park I've been to. And I don't even like water parks.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of water parks, and there's very few water parks that I want to go back to again. And Rulantica is one that every single time I go to Europe, I ask to go to Europe, Rulantica. It's just, it's my favorite water park. It's so good.
I've spent a whole 3 hours in Rulantica.
Yeah, at this point, I've spent like, actually, I think the last 2 times I went, I wasn't able to make time for Rulantica. Or not even, no, that's not what happened. I was, but Rulantica was sold out. And Joey said that if I go to Rulantica on a almost sold out day, so like the day tickets were sold out, so then they were selling the night tickets. But he said that if I went to Rulantica on a sold out day ticket, I would not feel the same way.
Yeah.
He said that that place gets like packed in ways that like,
Oh, yeah. I could tell.
yeah. And like any water park does, like, so that doesn't surprise me, but we chose not to go because I was like, I don't want to ruin my Rulantica experiences by going on super busy days. So I've actually only spent 1 day and 3 hours in there. So, man, but it was a good 1 day and 3 hours.
Yeah. So my one experience with Rulantica, it was like the day we landed in Zurich and we were in like Switzerland all during the day, drove up to Rulantica, or drove up to Europa. We were staying in Kronosar, which we'll get to that in a second. And then we did like the Starlight whatever evening ticket for Rulantica.
Mm.
We had very little time in there. And then
Yeah.
some people in our group, which we will also get to, got lost getting into Rulantica. And so they had even less time.
Yeah, Rulantica is hard to find. I don't feel like it's an easy place to get to.
Yeah.
And I think one thing to really strongly note is it's not at Europa park.
Yeah.
It's across Roost. And not like not completely across Roost, but like you can't really walk there.
Yeah.
I walked there one night. It took me a long time.
Jeez. Yeah, since
Um,
we were staying at Kronosar, it is connected to Kronosar, and we had our own special entrance.
yeah. The Kronazar. Oh my gosh, I love Kronazar.
Oh my god, it
Um,
was such a good hotel. It was
yeah,
perfect for our group.
Kronazar and Rulantica are like over in their own little area. And then like the rest of the resorts in Europa Park are in another section of Roost.
Yeah.
And you can bus there. So you are able to get there. Um, but definitely good to note
Yeah.
because
I mean, it's kind of the equivalent of like Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Like it's all part of the same
yeah,
thing, and they have transportation between them. They're just not super close.
yeah, they're not super close. And yeah, I don't know how the resort buses is the resort bus different than the Roost bus?
Maybe. I feel like I don't remember if we did like a roost bus. We just did a
A resort bus? I don't know
yeah.
if everyone could get on the resort bus. I think you have to be staying on the resort.
Yeah.
But the Roost bus is also a thing, and that goes all the way through Roost.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
yeah, to be fair, like we were staying at a resort, so
yeah,
we had that access.
yeah. It's not hard to get to when staying on property at all, but just not super close. And it's hard to find the entrance. You get to Kronazar and it's like in the middle of the hotel.
Yeah. Well, there's another entrance on the ground. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
but still it's like
It is like in the
you have to like
hotel
walk
area.
into the hotel and it's like not like into the hotel because
It's like off to the
you
side.
can walk into the lobby, but like it's into that like the hotel is on this really pretty like watered scaped. It looks like a dock area, and it
Yeah.
cuts through the middle of like the hotel, and then one side is the hotel, the other side is hotel rooms and Rulantica.
Mhm.
So it's like kind of hard to find, and it's set back. I remember that from the beginning because we walked in on the dock area, not into the entrance of Kronasar. I'm making this up. We walked into the entrance of Kronasar, but I still remember it was like not the easiest entrance to find.
Yeah. Like we had the access through the hotel, but then like that night or the next night or something, me and Mike like walked around kind of the resort grounds a little bit. Got
Yeah.
to see all that water area and saw like the main entrance to Atlantic, and we're like, "Oh, okay." It was all very
Yeah.
pretty.
The Kronasar is my favorite resort. Sorry, now we're gonna like. I feel like we should talk about Kronasar before getting into Rulantica, maybe,
Either
or
way,
should
I
we
feel
do
like we should do like all the hotels first and then Atlantica or Atlantica.
and then all the hotels?
Yeah, I'm thinking Atlantica and then hotels.
Okay,
Because we could do Rulantica and then Kronosar and then
okay,
everything else.
let's
We,
do that.
we know what we're doing, guys. We have a plan.
We're on the fly.
We're also delirious.
um. Okay, so Rulantica. So, as we stated, Rulantica is at Kronasar, um, which is off by itself,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's just an incredible experience.
It will take all of your water park expectations and throw them out the window.
Yeah, absolutely. You have both indoor and outdoor experiences, so you get best of both worlds. Um, I will say walking in though did not feel very grand to me. Like it does feel that first section that you walk into in the main entrance to me felt very much like a community pool. So like I
Yeah, I
remember
can see
like
that.
walking into the entrance and being like, "Oh, I'm going to a water park." Like but then I paid for my ticket. I get inside. They give you this wristband so you don't have to carry anything with you. You use this wristband and then um collect everything you do in Rolantica, you collect on the wristband, and then before you leave, you pay off the wristband.
Mhm.
So you get your wristband at the door and then you get in and you're hit with like the most extravagant changing room I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
That was where we got lost at first. Like I had no idea what I was doing. I'm like,
Their changing
where's
rooms
the
are
water park?
2 stories. Like, there's an upstairs and downstairs, which is crazy, and, like, hundreds and hundreds of
Mhm.
these, like they're large changing rooms,
Mhm.
and, like, wooden stalls, not like I feel like most water parks do, like, the
Yeah, shower curtain,
shower
basically.
curtain. Um, the wooden stalls are insane. Yeah, and then they have lockers out there where you also use your band. You tap to close the locker. Like a good touch.
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
It was all very well themed in there.
Yeah, there's also, like the downstairs area to me seems a lot like it's still beautiful and, like, I was really impressed, but when you go to the upstairs area, it's, like, themed. Like, there are things, like, up on the walls. I think I remember seeing, like, there were at one point, like, cats up on top as you're, like, walking through.
It was all kinda like such a blur that I don't 100% remember what I saw.
Yeah, the theming I remember getting hit with the theming. The first time I went, I didn't know there was an upstairs. Um, so I was just like, "Oh, this is a really nice changing room," and, like, moved on with my day. The second time I went, Joey, of course, who goes plenty, um, brought me upstairs, and I was like, "This is a whole different experience. This is the most beautiful changing room I've ever seen." There's theming, there's, like yeah. Even the yeah. That's when you first get hit, I would say, with
Mhm.
how grand that park is.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it felt not very clear getting from changing rooms to the actual water park
no.
area.
And I think part of that is if I remember correctly, I feel like Rulantica did not have a lot of English.
Mhm.
Um, like, there was a lot of which, like, you're in Rouge, Germany, you would expect it to be mostly in German,
Yeah.
but, I feel like in other spots there is, like, German English, but I don't remember seeing that much in Rulantica.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like I got lost a couple times.
That seems like a common theme for a lot of people.
Yeah, there are very confusing changing rooms, um, to get in and out of for sure.
So I think the very first thing that we did when we got into Rulantica was we found some chairs and put the rest of our stuff down. Um, and then immediately went to the swim up bar because we were so excited for that.
I am really glad you said that because same.
We went to the Skog bar, I think was where we ended up first.
Is that the one with the massage chair things, like the bubble chairs on the side?
Maybe.
Is it in the indoor area?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the one in the indoor area is the one I've spent most of the time at when I've been there. Um, yeah, that's it's so nice. I think my only complaint is like I kind of wish the children were not allowed in there.
Yeah.
Only in that section because it's like they are serving you like open glass drinks in that pool,
Mhm.
and it just feels really weird when there's like a group of kids. I've also seen people acting like real questionable in that specific pool. And I'm like, it's really weird that these people are like acting this way in front of children right next to them while they're both like drinks deep. Like, this is a really weird
It's a weird situation.
this is really weird. I don't know what to think about it. So that's kind of like my only thing with that bar. I do wish that it was cut off.
Yeah.
And the children were not able to join, but they
Oh.
do have these little they're like on the edges, they have these like in the water because they're supposed to be like you're sitting in the water, but they're
Mhm.
like lay down chairs and then they have bubbles
Oh, that
things
sounds
like
nice.
come up. It's so nice.
See, I also had my phone with me at that point because I was getting content for a music video, and I was just terrified of dropping my phone.
That's so unfortunate because
I mean,
that
I still loved it over there.
yeah, that
Oh,
bar is kinda deep too. Like,
yeah.
I remember I had, like, the half liter of beer, and I was, like, holding it up in the air to make sure it was out of the warm pool.
I don't even remember what drink I got. I think it was like a coconut thing.
Yeah, most of the mixed drinks in Rulantica are rum and coconut based.
That sounds right. Yeah, like you can see whatever one I got right there.
Yeah.
And I kind of regretted not getting more because it was very good.
Yeah, the drinks are fantastic. Also, I didn't know this my first time I went. I learned this the second time I went. If you get a cocktail and not a beer, you can actually take your cocktail and go into the lazy river with it.
Interesting.
Yeah, because those cups are if you get a beer, you're served in a like an actual Erdinger glass because it's
It's
Germany. They're not
Germany.
giving you yeah. So you're getting an Erdinger glass, but if you order a cocktail, you get this like spill proof cocktail cup.
Like a toddler.
Mhm. And then you can go into the lazy river. So that's kind of
Yeah.
cool. I liked that a lot. I did that a couple times.
I think I took my drink out to like the rave pool, which that needs a mention.
Yeah. The yeah, let's pop around to the bars first. The rave pool actually has a bar also, which is why
Mhm.
I think you can bring the drinks no matter what they are into
Yeah.
that one. Um, yeah, but that pool, when you go outside, like the biggest pool outside at Rolantica, just always has lights and a DJ, and it's just like a party.
You know the best part about that pool is that it was like 32 degrees outside when we went, and we were outside in that pool because it was so nice and heated.
And they still had the DJ, right?
Yep. Yep.
I could not imagine being the DJ in 30-degree weather
At a water park.
at a water park. It's so crazy.
You know, like those few seconds where you like, jump out and go outside and then but you get into the water. But it's very nice once you're in the water.
Yeah, that I could
Although,
not imagine because I've only gone in the summer.
aren't there parts where it's like connected to the inside where you can literally stay in the water and go outside?
I don't remember if the rave pool has that.
I know the slide, one of the slides does, and we will talk about that slide because I love that
Yeah,
slide so much.
I can't remember if the wave or rave pool does. I feel like it does. But yeah, I can't remember for sure.
I feel like
Uh,
someone told me about that after the fact, and I'm like, really, man.
yeah, I think I do remember it having that. Um, I think it does. Yeah, they actually have a new swim up bar too now.
Ooh,
Or
well,
now
well,
also.
man, guess I got to go back.
Yeah, now you gotta go back. This one is it opened right literally like 2 days after I left last time. And we kept looking at it and we're like, it looks done. They haven't announced it, like, but this pool area looks done. And it has one of those like really like nice Norwegian like grass roofs.
Hmm.
And it's supposed to be like, I don't know how to like that vibe, and it has like trolls um in the theming and stuff. So I'm really excited to see it the next time I go. Um it looked really cute.
I'm also just like trying to find a map of Rolantica, but
Oh yeah, because Rulantica, oh my gosh, it's so huge.
like it's kind of useless looking at a map because just everything winds over top of itself.
Yeah.
And you'll be trying to get to something and you're like, how do I get there?
There was stuff the first time I went, like there was stuff that I didn't even know existed.
Okay, yeah, I think there is a piece that you can like swim outside. I could be wrong, but
Yeah. I think there is too. The rave pool was like, yeah, the craziest thing. In the summer, that place, like, I don't know what it was like in the winter, but it's like popping in the summer. And that's another one though, where it's kind of like I think because the pool's so large, the kids aren't as big of a thing, but it is a little weird to have like a swim up bar that closely accessed to kids. Like,
Yeah.
because there are some people getting like
Toasty.
toasty in there, and then there's just like a kid swimming around. It's like,
Like, yeah,
where are your
granted, the drinking age is a little lower there, but
yeah. It's that vibe is a little weird out. It's a little less weird out there because the pool's so big and the raves going on, and the bar is kind of like the pool is a big circle, and then the bar like kind of cuts off in its little alcove.
mhm.
So I think that it's a little less of a thing there because of that. Um, but still, maybe it's because it's Germany and they're like
They just don't care.
alcohol at a younger age and things like that. So they might not get as much of the like people getting pretty drunk. But I still saw people like drunk enough. At least in the inside pool, I saw people drunk enough that I was like, it's weird that there are children right here. um, but yeah, those swim up bars are fantastic.
Yeah. Like, I wish I could have spent more time right there, but we had very limited time and wanted to experience some of the slides.
Yeah, I actually my first visit only did one slide. Um, just because we also were just like it was our first night there, I think. Maybe it was our second night, but it was just like we had a full day at Europa Park. I think it was our second night. I think we had a full day at Europa Park and then we went to Rulantica. Um, so we just wanted to like chill a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did the like I don't know what they're called. I have to look. It was one of the tube slides where you could get like you could have 4 or 5 people on it.
Mhm. I don't think we did any of those.
Um, I have to look up the name. I remember which one we did, but it was we did Rit Riot. Um, which was kind of cool because you couldn't see the line, you couldn't really see the start of the sled, but you could see like the big part of the slide.
Mhm.
And see people like coming up over that big action piece. Um, so that was really cool. But I think that's the only thing I did the first day.
Let me see if I can find a list of like slides. I found the park map, and I just want like for action fans. Okay. Um. So I know I can tell you 100% my favorite slide that was there was the Wildstorm Wildstrom, whatever it's called. Um, where it's like a fast-paced lazy river that goes outside and
Oh yeah, dude.
oh my
That is
gosh.
I think the best experience I've ever had at any water park.
Yeah. Oh my, we
Um
had so much fun on that.
it's like a body slide slash rapids, but it's really shallow, so it will like there were times where I was being like thrown into the wall.
Oh, it's like it's so slick. You're just like flailing into your friends that you're with. Like they let you
Oh
go in
my
like
gosh.
groups of like 4 to 6 or something like that.
Yeah, there were times where I was like watching my friends almost destroy a child going into the walls.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how is there not someone making sure the
Yeah.
children are not near the adults? Because someone has to get hurt on this thing. Like,
Um, and like I know they have like little like speed barrier things that like you have to like kind of hop over so that you're
yeah,
not going full send the whole time.
and then you get over the speed hump thing though, and it like, whew,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Or you're just like falling into people and like holding on to them for dear life while you're still sliding, and it was so much
Yeah.
fun. And it wasn't it like a choose your own adventure kind of thing, and you can like choose to go a different direction,
Yeah, there are two at
like a
one point
split.
it splits into two. Um, so yeah, you go like one way or the other. The Yeah, the first time I went, I had no idea this existed, so
Yeah.
I didn't do it. But the second time I went, I think we did it like 50 times
Oh,
throughout the
it's
day.
the best thing there.
It was hands down our most done thing all day.
Mhm.
Incredible.
Yeah. Like, I still have core memories from that slide.
Yeah, like, every single water park should have if water
Oh,
parks implemented that thing, I would go to water parks. That was the most fun I've ever had.
that thing would not be allowed in America, to be fair.
No, it would not be allowed in America in 100 years. But if they open this, I would go.
I wanna go back to Rulantica and ride that again.
It's so good.
I know we did the mat slide,
The mat slide, I was just
but
thinking about the mat slide
oh
too.
my god, the stairs to get up to that.
Yeah, they are I only did it
Brutal.
once because of the stairs.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I only did it once because of the stairs, but
Yeah.
the stairs oh, that was so worth it though. That mat slide
It
is
was really good. It was
it's
really good
so
until, like, we got to that last hill and my leg went onto, like, the middle barrier and hit, like, one of the textured pieces and left me a really good burn on my leg.
uh,
That went right into the water. And I'm like, "Oh, that hurts."
yeah, that does not sound
That
very
left a
nice.
really good mark on me for a while.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very nice.
But the slide was fun.
The slide was so much fun.
Um,
I also like the slide, like, at one point it goes through, like, a clear like, an open like, it's all closed and, like, going through the walls and stuff, and then all of a sudden it's, like, goes through this open area where you can see other people and people
mhm,
are watching all the mat slides. Um, I think maybe it's the in the line, but that was a really cool area in that slide. It made it really thrilling.
yeah. Yeah, that's what, one of the notes that Erica put, how they incorporated the entrance to the slides, the viewing lounge area to watch the sliders on the racing slide.
Yeah, it's
I
so fun. It's such like an it's such a like smart thing to do. Also, you need a break.
yeah. I'm looking at the list. I feel like we did, like, Stormwind. I don't know, we didn't do a whole lot of tube slides. Oh, they have, like, one of the wall rider ones, that looks fun.
The what?
Like, one of the, like, four-person ones, and it, like, kinda goes, like, up a
Yeah, is
ramp
that
thing.
the Winter Riot?
Venturit? Yeah, Venturit?
The half pipe?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one is the one I did my first time too, because I think that one's, like, the easiest one to find because when you walk into Rolantica, it's literally, like, right there. Like, it's on the one wall that you're, like,
Yeah.
looking
I
at when
don't
you
remember
come
if we
in.
did that one. But, like, looking at the picture, wow, that is a cool dragon in there.
Yeah, it's a really cool rapids ride. I really enjoyed it.
Um, yeah, I don't know what other slides we did. I
Yeah,
don't think we did the drop slide.
I don't like drop slides, so I did not do that. I have never done that one, but I've heard really good things about it. Um, did you guys do the lazy river?
I think so?
The lazy river is, I think, my favorite lazy river of all
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, we did.
It has, like, a dark ride type theming to
Yeah.
it. Like, you go through with Snorri. Oh, so, like, we should probably mention this. We talked about Snorri in Europa Park, but Snorri is the, mascot of Rulantica. So Snorri's, like, sprinkled all throughout Rulantica. Um, and he or she, I don't know,
It
but it I don't know.
they
The lazy river, though, goes, like, in and out of different scenes, so, like, at
yeah.
one point, there's, like, these happy mermaids, and Snorri is just, like, communicating with them, and then they become evil, and then you're in a an abandoned pirate ship, which is also, like, a kid's slide and, obstacle course, so, like, it's literally integrated into, like, all of these other attractions, and winding in and out of it. But then in the abandoned ship, you're, like, going through pieces of the story. So,
Yeah. It's actually called Snorri Saga.
yeah, it's supposed to be, like, um I can't remember the exact words that they use, but it's supposed to be, like, a, I think they call it like a lazy river dark ride.
Makes sense.
Story Saga. It's the journey through Atlantica. Let's see.
Yeah, it was very cool. We did do that. Another thing. I think that was like the last thing that we did.
Yeah, I really like that. And then especially after you can like grab your drink and go relax on the lazy river and like look at everything. It's so cute.
Um,
Yeah, I like the lazy river a lot. I do also honorable mention there is this slide. You did not do it because I don't even know if this is open in the winter. There is this like kids play area.
yeah, we definitely didn't do it.
Mhm. Yeah, there's no way you did it. There's no way it was even open. Like, um, but it's like this kids play area, like not like baby kid play area, but like one of those ones with the big bucket that like
Mhm.
dumps. So it's one of those, and it's outside, and um the one body slide in it, the one body slide in it has this really tight helix, and it probably pulls more G's than half of the roller coasters I've been on.
That is
I
impressive.
was like almost blacked out coming out of that slide as an adult. I did it like 3 times.
That's crazy.
I had heard about it, like someone had told me about it. So I was like, "Oh, we have to go do it." And so we all went and did it and it was like, "Oh my goodness." It was like kind of wild. I'm shocked that it's there. I'm shocked that it's there, but it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad it is.
Just looking through some of the notes that we got for Rulantica. Um,
It's called Isrock, if anyone is curious.
yeah,
If
I'm
you're
curious.
there, I'm pretty sure that that
Is rock. Okay.
is it.
Around the corner in the tube.
Yeah, you're literally in like a enclosed tube slide and it's just like such a tight helix.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
I can
kind of
see it.
see it in the picture.
Yeah. Oh, it's like rainbow. That's cute.
It looks like this little tiny kid's ride and it is so intense. Yeah, incredible. I don't
Wait,
think there's really any other slides I can think to talk about. The tube slides are great, all of them. I don't think I had a single complaint about any of them.
what did our listeners slash my friends in our group chat have to say? Nate said Rulantica is amazing and really easy to get lost in for like 30 minutes. Yeah, I felt bad because so Nate and Dakota were in a different hotel from us. They were in Santa Isabel.
Okay.
Um, so they had to come over separately to the water park a little later, so they weren't with us, and they could not find their way to the water park. And I had my phone like in the water park on the chair, but I was obviously not with it. And he called me like 3 times trying to find the group, and I'm like, I feel so bad.
Oh,
But I mean, they still got to ride a good bit. But
yeah. I mean, at least it is end of the night, so it is like a lot more quiet
yeah,
at um Rulantica, but still, yeah, that's
let's
unfortunate.
see. I asked Mike to give me comments. He said, "Love the swim up bars. Drinks were good, and the fast lazy river was a lot of fun." Yeah.
Yeah, the fast lazy river.
Um. Yep. Gary said similar. Said the swim up bars are fantastic, and Wildstorm was a blast because we just kept going on Wildstorm and falling
Yeah,
into each
because it's
other.
hands down the best thing at Rulantica. It's so good.
That's how you become really close with your friends.
Yeah.
You ride that together.
It also, like, ladies, be warned. You gotta watch your swimsuit too. Like,
Yeah.
I also have to mention that, especially if I took the route on the left, if I went over head first, like one of those speed bumps, every single time I was like having issues with my bathing suit. And I wasn't wearing like a crazy bathing suit. Like I was in
Yeah.
a one piece, fully covered, no cutouts. Like and I was having issues.
I feel like I struggled to get over like the speed humps because they were so like slippery and like they're decently tall. And you just kind of have to like
Yeah.
throw yourself over them.
I do not have issues, but I am also like all legs and a decently tall
Yeah.
human being. So I didn't, I think that I just didn't have a hard time because I'm tall enough.
Yeah. Could be.
I was just kind of like jumping over them.
Erica said Rulantica swim at bar, tents and bars on the outside pools. It was also the 5th anniversary of Rulantica on that trip. They did have stuff going on, but I don't think we really got to see much of it.
Yeah, that would make sense if you were there at night. And then I
Yeah.
did notice that the time I went during the day, there was so much entertainment, like for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like completely different experience. So I wouldn't be shocked if a lot of that was over.
Yeah. And then she mentioned the models they had of the different rides in the queue prior to entering Rulantica. I never got to see. I don't know if I got to see them. I might have walked right past them.
Yeah, I think they're upstairs if I remember correctly. So if you only went downstairs, you wouldn't have seen them. Um, but they're in like cases and you get to
Yeah.
see models of each of the rides. It is very nice. I do like to see that sometimes.
Let's see. Joey had another bunch of points. Rulantica Moonlight ticket and 30-minute early entry was perfect with low crowds and night vibes. And then theming, lighting, vibes inside Rulantica. Yeah, the lighting was so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lockers are free with the resort stay, at least for us. Pool's very well heated and even comfortable outside in 40 degrees.
Yeah. Also, the lockers, even if you aren't, it's only like $1.
Yeah.
The lockers were like so insanely cheap that it doesn't even matter.
Um, he also mentioned a couple slides that don't permit glasses. So be aware of that if you are a glasses person. I don't know which ones, but
Oh, I don't know either. I don't think I was wearing my glasses.
yeah, I said Vildstrom is a must do and you'll probably run into someone else. Snorri Lazy River cute, and then stairs to the top of the mat racer. Holy crap.
Yeah, dude. Those stairs. Whew.
Brutal.
Yeah. Did you guys eat at Rulantica?
No.
Oh, I did. It
We
was
didn't
really
have
good.
time.
Yeah. I had currywurst at the one place, like the place with like I think it was mostly like burgers and bratwursts and stuff. Then there's another place that had salads and pizzas and things like that. And I had a pasta that was absolutely delicious with
Mm.
like cheese and broccoli. Um However, this is where I learned maybe the worst thing I've ever learned about Joey.
Oh no.
The worst thing. I look over to him and he has a pizza. The only thing that I don't eat in this life is fish. I look over, he has a pizza. Incredible. I pick up a slice of this pizza, and as I put it in my mouth and I start to eat it, he goes, "You're not gonna like that." He put tuna fish on his pizza.
What?
Right?
I almost had to bleep myself right there.
And his friends were defending him. There was, and when I tell you it was on the pizza, it was like, it looked like, you know, when some places will do like ground sausage and it like
Mhm.
covers the entire top? It looked like that. And it was tuna fish. I
No.
almost died. I was like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my life, and I am judging you so vividly. And his friends were defending him, and I'm like, no one can defend this.
Is it
And
like
if you defend this, then that like that's even worse.
is it
Why
like
are
a
you
German thing or a Dutch thing or
I guess so. They're defending him. Why are you putting tuna fish on your pizza?
no? That is not a tuna fish friendly place.
He was also sharing it with one of his friends, so it wasn't just his decision. Like they both decided to put tuna fish on their pizza.
Like shrimp, I could kind of see. I've done the shrimp scampi pizza in Germany, but that's better than tuna.
Tuna, just like cut up, like almost like mashed tuna.
Please judge him next time you see him for me, or
Yes,
next time you talk to
absolutely,
him.
I will. So when I think of eating at Rulantica, I think about the fact that Joey eats tuna fish on his pizza, and I had to put that in my mouth, and it was disgusting.
Ugh.
The best part though is like he laughs because he's like, "This is what you get for not asking. If you could have a
Just
bite
assuming that's
of my."
normal human pizza.
Yeah, I just assumed it would be normal, so I took a bite of it. I really regret that bite of pizza. It was the worst bite of pizza I've ever eaten in my life because only crazy people put tuna fish on their pizza. What the heck? I have trust issues now. But yeah, the rest of the food was really good. The tuna fish pizza
You
was the
know,
worst thing I ever ate.
is that just like the fact that they sell that there?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that's what I said.
Also, I feel like it's ironic to serve fish at a water park with like themed sea creatures. That's like I've had fish at an aquarium. I'm like, this feels wrong.
Yeah, it feels like not right at all. Also, I feel like at a water park, they did have a salad place, like the salad and the pastas and stuff, but I feel like they had a lot of really heavy food, which just surprised me because I feel like when a lot of times at water parks, I feel like I don't know. I guess not. I guess the last time I went to Cedar Point's water park, they also had a lot of very heavy food. I just feel like I don't when I'm running around a water park, I'm very like tired and dehydrated. I don't want like a really heavy like fatty
Yeah.
meal.
And also like I just get like bloated and self-conscious in a bathing
Yeah.
suit.
Like I feel like I'm usually going more for like a salad or a sandwich,
Yeah,
not like a burger or pizza or the pastas had a lot of vegetables in them, so like that I feel like was okay for a heavier option.
right.
Um but it was just like a lot of yeah, tuna fish pizza.
No.
Yeah, the food was pretty good though. They also have this bar upstairs that's really nice. You have I think it's like on the way when you're going to the like drop slide. It's like a very nice bar up there. It's not swim up, it's just walk up, but
Oh
very
no.
nice. And it's right outside of like I was just showing Allison before we started recording. You can actually like every water park you can rent like cabanas and chairs and stuff. Um but at Rulantica they have some really cool themed ones. So some of them are like it's a private area that looks like Viking huts that are on the second floor of Rulantica, kind of overlooking the indoor section of the park. Um, and the bar is like right outside of that area where all of those little huts are. They also have some like outdoor yachts. So you like rent a whole yacht and it's so cool. It's like an indoor outdoor and all of their hut like their rooms have saunas. So crazy.
Things I did not get to experience.
Yeah, no, I never will. It's like the really fancy ones are like 600 euros. I do not have 600 euros.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have anything else for Lancico wise? I have one more thing, but I want to save it till the end.
I don't think I do just because I didn't have a whole lot of experience and it was very quick.
Yeah, true. Um, I have one more thing before I move to my last Rolantica thing. Did you have issues on the floors?
Probably.
They are in
Slick.
the indoor section of that park, I think, are the most slippery floors I've ever
Yeah, I think I
experienced
do
in a
remember
water
that.
park. I almost fell like way too many times than I'd like to admit. And I watched other people fall
Yeah.
so many times. So if you're going to Rolantica, be very careful because
Watch your step.
it is very slippery. Um. Okay, my last thing in Rolantica is the sauna. The sauna is well worth everyone's money. It is a very. I want to like preface this. It's a very 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 traditional German sauna, so you are not allowed to wear a swimsuit. I don't know how to put this in like the most family friendly way. Um However, it is probably one of the coolest experiences, and if you're doing a full Rulantica day, I think an absolute must do. Like being able to stop for a little bit and go. They have a bar up there too where you can get like alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks and snacks and stuff. So you can like go up there and go into a sauna and get some like refreshing drinks and then just spend a little bit. I only took like an hour. And even the hour, it's like a $15 upcharge, but it was so worth it to just have a quiet space to like decompress from how crazy the day was.
Yeah.
If you can get past that one detail. Yeah. So I don't want to get too into it because, yeah, family friendly podcast.
Right.
But if you can get past that one detail, it was so extremely worth the money. I can't even like put it into words. They also have like they call it the chalets and or chalet. I don't know what you would say.
Probably chalet.
Yeah, a chalet. I don't know. It's like a little wooden lodge that's in the outdoor area of the sauna, and it is one of the more traditional saunas where you have someone in there that is guiding you and they're pouring water over the rocks and then using towels to distribute that heat in waves to give you intense flashes of the heat coming off of the rocks. Probably some of the most intense moments I've experienced in my life. Um but just such a cool experience. So I highly suggest. They also give you face masks and things like that.
Nice.
It's very nice. And if anyone, it also is a 100% phone free spot. They make you put your phone in a locker before you're allowed in.
That makes sense. I mean, if you don't have anything on, where are you going to put it?
Yeah, and then like for your privacy and your protection because it's like
Yeah.
everyone's in that area too, and then also like some idiot's gonna go into like the chalet with their phone and destroy it because it's
Yeah.
100 degrees in there. Like some of them get up to like, oh, I'd have to look. So I remember I was googling to make sure that the metals in my piercings weren't going to actually burn through my skin. Like that's how hot
Jeez.
it was getting in them. Um,
That sounds
so
concerning.
yeah, it was I ended up having to flip my nose ring up to get it away from some of the heat because my nose ring was the only one that could have burned. It didn't burn. The first time it got really hot and that's what made me do it because I was like I didn't even think about this.
Yeah.
Um but then every time like after that, I did two more of them and I flipped it up and it didn't bother me the same way. But it gets really hot in there. It's really crazy. So, very cool experience. I highly suggest it. It was a nice break in Rulantica.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds good for if you're there for more than, 3 hours
yeah, definitely not on the
for
moonlight.
your
I don't
first
even
visit.
think it's open that time of the night.
Yeah.
Um, but if you're there for a full day, it probably is the hardest water park I've ever tried to do in a day. I took like days to recover from my Rulantica day.
Jeez.
There's so many steps, like,
Hmm.
and then it's kind of like I don't know, there's so much and then you're in the water, so you're thinking you're not that like doing that much, but
It's a workout.
you're doing so much. So, yeah, highly suggest it. That's all I have for Rulantica.
Yeah, I think same. And we still have a lot more to talk about.
Yeah.
But yeah, highly recommend Rulantica if you're at Europa. Save a little bit of
Yeah.
time for it. If you're trying to save money, do the moonlight ticket and at least experience it.
They do also have like an after 5 p.m. ticket. So, if you're there and you want more than that moonlight ticket, it's like an extra like 15 euros or 20 euros for an extra 2 hours.
Yeah.
Um I think those are the ticket options. It's all day after 5 and then after 7, if I
Yeah.
remember.
That sounds right. I think because ours would have been after 7.
Yeah, so all are great options. I think yeah,
Yeah.
all are great options. So,
Well,
highly recommend.
Well, exiting from Rulantica into Kronosar, I can talk a good bit about Kronosar because that was where we stayed for our trip.
Yeah, go
Such
for
a
it.
fun hotel. I remember seeing pictures of it like the first time I was really looking at Europa and just falling in love with that thing. Like seeing the dinosaur skeleton or whatever in the lobby that's just
Yeah,
like 5 stories tall or whatever it is.
I love him.
So cool.
He's a Mosasaurus. He's not a Mosasaurus, but I yes, he is.
he is to you.
He is to
Um,
me.
but yeah, I was about to say something and I forgot.
You said you
Oh,
were so excited
yeah.
'cause
Well, if you don't know, it's themed to a museum hotel, so there's a bunch of like archaeology kind of things in there and exploring and all Viking. It's so cool.
yeah,
Or
it's my favorite hotel resort.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason we ended up staying there is they have these like 6-person rooms that have like a king bed and then um like 2 sets of bunk beds so you can fit 4 people there. So 6 per room and we had 12 in our group and we were able to get connecting 6-person rooms. Or I don't know if they were connecting, but they were right next to each other. So our whole group minus Dakota and Nate were all right there together. And it was a perfect setup for our group.
Yeah. I remember seeing that and I was like, "Wow, that's
Yeah.
incredible."
It was absolutely perfect for our group. We fought over the bathroom a lot, but one bathroom for 5 guys and then me was
Yeah.
that was fun.
Yeah, Bell Rock has rooms like that too, and I've seen one of those rooms. They're small. I think the one you guys had was much bigger.
Yeah, because it's also the newest hotel.
Yeah,
And it's since it's apart from the rest of the hotels, it's a lot cheaper. And that was I mean, I was just obsessed with Kurtisar to begin with, so it was a
yeah,
no-brainer for me, but the lower point helped.
yeah. I don't know what the price point is compared to Bell Rock, but I think Bell Rock has a 6-person room like that with a bed and then 4 bunks, but it's really small on one bathroom.
Yeah,
Um,
but no, we
but I
love those
remember you
rooms.
guys having a decent amount of room.
Yeah, like the bedroom, quote unquote, that like me and Mike had was very roomy, and a lot of us just ended up hanging out in there when we were all chilling in the room.
Yeah,
Just a
the
little
one
like
in Bell
table by the
Rock
window.
is like a single room. There's it's like a single the one in Bell Rock is a single room and it's the bed and 2 bunk beds and then like in the hallway leading in by the bathroom is 2 more bunk beds.
Hmm.
It's really small. So, sorry, not to talk about Bell Rock. We'll get
No,
there.
it's fine.
But
Um,
it's very interesting that it's similar rooms, but the Kronazar one is huge.
yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was good for the price.
Yeah.
See, now I'm also looking up like Bell Rock to see if I can find that room, but my computer is going very slow. What a
Also
hotel!
they're a little slow.
Yes,
The Kronasar is just I mean I like the other resorts and there are other ones I enjoy spending my time in, but it's by far my favorite
yeah, and like
resort.
we didn't go to a huge amount of the resorts. We walked around some of them. We went to one of the bars, the Spirit of St. Louis, whichever hotel that was in.
Okay,
We
that's a
went.
Bell Rock.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the bar that Joey took us to. Yeah, we got to hang out with Joey shortly before Jen went over there, but we hung out with him and he kind of took us around a lot of Europa. Like walked through some of the resorts.
Yeah.
We went to Spirit of St. Louis bar. I guess
Yeah,
there's
which
still more to
is
talk about with
actually
Corona
so
for too, but
funny. Yeah. It's so funny he brought you to Spirit of St. Louis though because Bell Rock's his least favorite resort.
well, we had tried going to the one at Kronosar, but just they didn't have a lot of stuff there when we went, and it wasn't the vibe that we needed then.
Yeah, which I totally get and it's also so I think what's really hard about the one at Kronazar, and I think my views would have changed had I been there in winter because The Kronazar bar is so cool because it's like this tiny little bar, but then they open the doors and they have seating out on the water and they're serving you like all out in the water. And in the summer, they have these big water shows that
That's
go
cool.
off every so often. Um, so it's really cool and worth it to sit out in that water area and experience that. Um, but I would imagine in the winter when they close those doors, it would not be
That's
the
cool.
place to hang out.
Yeah. But
But
like we
that's
also
part of why it's my favorite. Just sitting out on that dock, having a drink, eating whatever you want to eat there, and then just enjoying um the shows.
yeah. We did go to the Bubba Sven's for breakfast.
Did
Um,
you like it?
it was pretty good. Who somebody made a good point. I forget who it was. Gary said the layout of breakfast at Sven's was also kind of confusing as it seemed like they made a buffet out of a place that wasn't meant to be one and had hot foods away from the cold. I totally forgot about that. Like I fully missed out on a lot of the hot breakfast because I just didn't know it was there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so upsetting.
So I was like, "What? This buffet's kind of lacking. I'm kind of disappointed in it." And then, like as we were leaving, someone like walked by with a plate of hot food. I'm like, "Where the heck did you get that?" Like it's all over there. I'm like, "Okay, well,
Yeah, that's so upsetting because I have heard that Bubba Spence is like very expensive, but very worth it
yeah."
food wise.
I don't remember if it was included for breakfast, but
No, I don't think so.
I
I
don't know.
think that, yeah, I don't think that any of their resorts include the breakfast, unfortunately. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I genuinely just don't recall.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about there though. That's like one of Joey's go-to when people are visiting and they want to like go to one of the nicer restaurants. He likes to go there and then now the new Western resort, but I don't think that was open at all when you were there.
I I could not tell you. No
Yeah, I
idea.
don't think it was. I think it opens this year. Well, and it might if it didn't open this year, I think it was only a campground before this year. Um, yeah. Do we have anything Chronosaur wise?
Um, it was very nice to walk around. I know me and Mike kind of explored the hotel a little bit. I know I said we walked around the grounds. We went to try to find where the access to the pool was. Even though we weren't going to use it, we were just curious to how to get to the pool.
Yeah.
But very very nice resort on the outside.
Yeah,
Walked
it's
around the
gorgeous.
water. You can see some of the slides from Rulantica coming out of the building.
Yeah, and it also looks like very, very, very Scandinavian.
Yeah,
It fits the Rulantica theme, um, extremely well. I don't know, I think it's like the most beautiful resort.
yeah. It was easily the best looking when we were looking at the hotels online.
Yeah. The, I think the bar there is called like Bar Erickson. That's actually where me and Joey met
Oh, that's cool.
for the first time too, which is just kind of a fun little
Even better.
tidbit. Yeah, we met there for the first time. Um, yeah, just a fun little tidbit. I
Yeah,
think it's called Bar Erickson in there.
that
Um,
sounds right, but who knows? That whole trip was a blur, and it doesn't even feel like it happened sometimes.
yeah, true. I feel like it's yeah, crazy.
Yeah, when you convince 15 of your friends to fly to Europa Park literally for a weekend.
Yeah, you guys almost got me too, but I think I went like the next weekend or something, didn't I?
Yeah, because that was when we were hanging out with Joey. We went out to dinner in Roost, and he was telling us about taking you to Fantasyland.
Yeah, because I had no idea I was going to
Yeah.
Phantasialand until I was pulling up in
Yep.
Cologne.
I knew about it, so it was fun.
I did not know about it.
Well, I guess
Unfortunately.
moving from Kronosar to all the other hotels that are all like right by each other.
Yeah, and some of them are combined. So we can start with that one if you want.
Which one?
So what's the one that Nate stayed at? What's it called?
Santa Isabel.
Santa Isabel is like also it's like oh wait, which ones are they? Now I'm gonna be confused. There's Santa Isabel, Hotel Castillo Alcazar, and
Yeah.
Hotel El Andules. Andules is like attached to one of the other two, and I can't remember. I'm trying to see.
Yeah. I know like Coliseo was its own thing.
Yeah, Coliseo is definitely its own. I think it's the Hotel Castillo Alcazar is medieval Spain, and then El Andalus is Spain. I'm pretty sure they're like kind of attached. Okay, I thought it was Santa Isabella, but no, Santa Isabella is different. That one's the Portugal themed one.
Okay. So the story of Nate and Dakota at Santa Isabel, um, they joined the trip. They were the last ones to join the trip, and they were gonna get a smaller room at Kronosar, so we could all be there together. But it sold out, so they needed to get a room at one of the other hotels, and like the best one available was this like gigantic suite. I almost um gigantic suite. Um, as he said, Santa Isabel has an amazing suite room on their second floor that overlooks so much of the other hotels on the property and also overlooks the lobby of the Santa Isabel from the inside. We got to check out the room and it was huge. There were like two Christmas trees in it. Um,
Oh,
Gorgeous like tiled bathroom, if I remember right. Had a balcony that like overlooked the monorail.
that's so nice.
But yeah,
That's so
they paid a lot for that room, but it was really nice. And I felt bad that they couldn't be at Kronosar with us.
yeah, that does stink. But I mean, it sounds like they had a pretty amazing room to make up for it.
Yeah. I have pictures somewhere of their room, but yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah, I remember them saying that and it sounded really, really cool. This
Uh,
resort actually, I think might I don't know why I always get messed up. I don't know if I've ever actually been in Santa Isabella or Santa Isabel because I think that I don't know, dude. I'm getting myself all confused. These three hotels really confuse me. I'm trying to look it up on a map
why
because
can I not find pictures?
I feel like they all like are walking off of El and Dallas.
I feel like you've pronounced it like four different ways.
I know because I don't know how to say it. I'm just gonna keep saying it different ways.
I want to say it's
I
like I call it like Andalou.
Andalou.
I don't know.
I'm never gonna get that. I don't know. I call it the resort with the circus bar.
How do you pronounce? How do you even
I
spell that?
call it the resort with the circus bar.
Pronounce
I wish
Andalou.
that I knew a little bit more about these resorts.
Andalous?
Andalus.
I'm literally sitting here googling this mid podcast. By the way,
I mean, it's really important. I'm sitting here.
hold on. Let me get through this. Here's an actual video. How to pronounce it?
Or intriguing. So let's dive into today's word, andaluz,
Ah,
which means
here.
relate or
Right.
intriguing. So let's dive into today's word, andaluz, which means
Andalou. I wasn't even close.
Anyway, there's your Your English lesson? Not even English. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know. There's my lesson. Perfect.
we learned something today.
Yeah, I don't know why I've never made it to that resort. I actually really have to. I feel like I don't know, dude. I don't it looks gorgeous. I don't know why I've never been here.
We went into one of the hotels because we were meeting with our group, and I don't know which hotel this is, but it was one of the ones like right by the resort entrance. We were just all kind of meeting there together. Whichever one this is, we hung out in there for a little while.
Yeah, that's Andalou.
Is it okay?
Yeah. Um so I think that's why I get these ones so confused because I feel like when you go to the parking, you have Andalou and Coliseo's parking garage, and then the other Spain one is kind of like behind Andalou. So like in my mind, I always thought they were the same resort. I didn't know that they were any different. And I don't I don't know. Like
I never dealt with the parking over there at all. We parked at Kronosar and then did the shuttle.
yeah, so I park frequently. I actually spend a lot of time at Coliseo. Um so I park there a lot. Um I'm looking Santa Isabel Resort.
Fun fact, I don't know if even you know about this. When we were walking around the resorts at the end of the night, we were still hanging out with Joey, and it was like after the resort show was going on. So he ended up getting his car and like I think we had four of us and just shuttling us two by two back to the hotel. So
That's so
like
funny.
I think me and Mike probably sat in the lobby of one of the hotels and waited for him to go take the other ones to the hotel and then come back for us.
That makes sense because
He was our little shuttle service.
he lives right by Kronazar, so it's not like
Oh, he does.
terrible. Yeah, he lives like we can walk to Kronazar from his house. It's
Okay.
the easiest place for us to walk. Um yeah, he lives like right there. So, yeah, he can like hear the Kronazar show from his house.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, very fancy. I'm very jealous. Um I can't figure out where Rooster is in Germany. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I think they all have like kind of the same lobby area. Castillo. Okay. So,
We're very prepared for this.
yeah, well, yeah, we're not I feel like I was really prepared, but this one trips me up. So, I don't know if they all share the same check-in, but they all share Hotel Santa Isabel, Hotel El Andalou, and Hotel Castillo Alcazar all share the same entrance roundabout and are all connected.
Okay.
So all three of the buildings are connected to each other. So I'm not sure if they share the same reception or anything, but they are for sure connected. And then they also connect into the park and they connect to the Spanish arena in the park.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at Google
I
Maps
knew
right
that
now
I
too.
wasn't crazy. Like I literally sat here looking it up because I'm like, I swear, my whole entire time that I've been going to Europa Park, I thought these three. I remember hearing the three different resorts, but then I was like, no, these resorts are the same. Like, um, they're the same resort because you walk into Andalou, but then you can end up in the other ones based off of the building.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, there's
um,
Bell Rock. Okay. Okay.
All very similar themes, all very pretty. Like, not similar. One's Portuguese and then 2 different eras in Spain. Um, but yeah.
Okay. So like our route kind of makes sense now that I'm looking at it. Because we started at Bell Rock, went to the bar in there and hung out for a while. Walked over through like Coliseo, and then went like under, like through a tunnel or something, I
Yep,
think,
you go through a tunnel.
to go to the other ones.
Yeah, the tunnel connects the parking garage to this hotel, yeah. So, yeah, that's exactly what you did. You take this, like, garden path from Bell Rock to Coliseo, then,
Mhm.
tunnel between the 2. Um, okay, now that we figured that out, um, El and Andalou is actually, like, up there for me. It I think it has, like, the prettiest lobby of all of the resorts, like, the most intriguing one, I should say.
I mean, it still doesn't beat Kronosar for me.
Yeah, the Mosasaurus is so good, but, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the Mosasaurus is so good, but I just really like I think I like the detailing in this, um, lobby. It has some of the most gorgeous details of any resort I've ever seen. Also, the courtyard, I didn't it took me, like, 2 trips to realize I knew there was some restaurant out there, but the courtyard has a pool there too?
Yeah, I can
I
see it.
didn't realize that. And then Circus Bar, it has, like, a circus-themed bar in there, and it's just such a fun vibe.
Bar El Circo just
Yeah,
popped up for
it's
me.
such a fun vibe, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I think also Hotel Castillo Alcazar, I think that's the tall hotel if I remember correctly. Yes. They have, like, a weekends only only open late bar. I have never been. I've wanted to go for a really long time. Yeah, I don't know about it, but I really wanna go.
I know nothing, but I want to go.
Joey says it's really fun. It's apparently open only on weekends and only late at night. Like, after the other bars, like the not all of the other bars, like the ones that close earlier.
Is it a Buena Vista Club?
Maybe.
It looks like it's a rooftop one
Yes.
with a view of water coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that
I
is
don't
right
know
there.
why it's only open late, which is kinda crazy, especially with, view of water coaster, like, that would be kind of
Right.
fun. But I wanna go there so bad. Just overlooking the park.
Yeah, it does sound very relaxing.
Yeah, except I from what I hear, it's not like in a relaxing bar, it's like a you get a little crazy in there.
So on Google Maps, I clicked on it, and the very first review just says club.
Yeah, it's literally a club, apparently.
That's literally all that review says. 5 stars, club.
Yeah, I wanna go. Which makes sense why it's only open late at night and
Yeah,
only
if
on
it's got the
weekends.
club vibes.
Even looking at the photos, like, if anyone looks up photos, it looks definitely not like a relaxing chill spot. It looks like you're I don't know, really fun. I really wanna go. It's on my list. Maybe I will finally go this time.
You should.
Um, but I really want to. Yeah, these resorts, though, outside of that, I feel like there's not a ton in these resorts. Sorry, at this point, I've combined all 3 of these because in my
Yeah.
mind this is what threw me off so much, guys. I these resorts have been combined in my mind. I thought they were all El Andalou. but I have since learned that they're 3 separate resorts.
Jen
So,
has learned a lot tonight.
yeah. I just thought they were 3 separate buildings, but all part of one resort. Um, yeah. I think this does like, this resort is where I learned for the first time, like, my main complaint, like and this would be my main complaint if I was staying at a Europa Park resort. I guess breakfast is included, so it's not as big a breakfast issue, but, like, there's nowhere to just grab something quick to eat or coffee.
Yeah, I could see that.
You have to go to the buffet or, like, one of the bars, like, even if one of those are open and you sit down and get a coffee, like, you can't really get a snack because the snacks are, like, very high, like, sit-down restaurant cost. So, not necessarily the best. I think that's my only real complaint I have about the Europa of resorts.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I think they're incredible. Um, and I think the biggest one that would be an issue at is Kronazar because of how far Kronazar is. Um, but, like, generally these other 3, as long as you're not craving food at 10 or 11 at night, you're within walking distance of the grocery store.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you're, like, very close to the grocery store. So, um, not at I mean, I don't know, if I'm staying at a hotel room that's this expensive, I don't wanna leave
Yeah.
for my food.
You kind of want to stay in the bubble.
Exactly, so it's like it's wild to me that they don't have, like, another food option other than, like, the very expensive buffet sit down that they all have. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it's also kind of like why we ended up going to a restaurant in Roost because there just wasn't a lot of food options outside of the expensive restaurant at Kronasar, and we
yeah.
needed food.
Yeah, and maybe that's, like, part of it. Maybe they do want you to go into Roost because Roost is pretty much there for Europa, so maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's an agreement that they have with Roost to get people out into the little village?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't even
If you do
remember the
go
name of
into
the
the
restaurant.
if you do go into the village on one of the main roads from the park to Kronazar, if you're walking, there's chickens. Just random fact. I love them. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's my only, like, negative thing to say about these resorts.
Yeah.
I do feel like that this one that we're talking about right now, like, Andale, has the least to offer, in my opinion, of all of the resorts.
I only ever really saw the lobby. I don't really know too much about it.
Yeah, I really don't think they're really like, there's not really much outside of that. There's the bodega and Don something or another, which is also in the park. It, like, connects on both sides, the bodega.
That's cool.
Yeah, except it's, like, German German Mexican food. So it's, like, comical.
Oh yeah,
Um
okay, I see it on the map.
Yeah, so it also has an entrance in the park. They do a really good happy hour, during the park day. They do a really good happy hour. But, yeah, it's Mexican food, though, and it's, like, coming from someone way closer to Mexico than Germany, it's, like, very, very funny Mexican food. Um, and I didn't even get a ton. I think we got, like someone at our table got something that I was laughing at, and then we got, like, chips and salsa, and even the chips and salsa was, like, the most Germanized chips and salsas.
How do you Germanize chips and salsa?
I
You're just like, I don't know, but they did.
I don't know, girl. It was something. Um, yeah, so I don't know. For me, these resorts are the least interesting, so
Yeah.
they're the
That's
prettiest. I will stand by that. I think it is the lobby is, like, the I think it's the prettiest lobby and the best themed. but outside of the lobby, like resort-wise, I feel like it has the least to offer.
Yeah, I could see that.
And maybe that's because I never went into the other two thinking that everything was in the main building. I don't know. I'll see. That's gonna be my
That's your
goal for
that's your homework for the next trip.
yeah, my next trip
Actually
is
see the 3 different resorts.
yes, separate them and not call them one resort. Perfect. I will do that. Um yeah, moving on though, we can go like on that little route. If you go under this little tunnel, you get to Colosseo. Um Colosseo is one of my favorite resorts to spend time at.
The courtyard area was really nice. We just kinda walked through it.
Oh, that is my like hands down most visited Europa Park resort. Um the coffee that they have there is really good. They're like they make a really good coffee. Of course, they have like beers and stuff like that, and they have an espresso martini that is great.
Is it like actual Italian coffee?
I'm not 100% sure, but I do find so I think the thing with Europa Park is that most of the park uses the same like you know those machines where you like hit a button on a screen and it's like coffee espresso.
Mhm. Oh, I use them constantly in
Yeah.
Europe. I love those in Europe.
Oh, I do not love them.
Oh, I do.
I do not. And everywhere at Europa Park has that, except for like a few locations that has a true espresso machine and someone that's using the espresso and like making it. So I'm not sure if they're using Italian coffee.
Yeah,
I've never really paid attention because I'm too excited about the fact that I'm getting an actual espresso machine.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm getting a real espresso machine, and that to me is I don't need to ask any more
yeah.
questions.
I'm just excited for a Italian coffee soon.
Yeah. They also have like I love sitting at the Coliseo and I can get a amaretto cappuccino, like not with alcoholic amaretto. They have like actual non-alcoholic amaretto as well, which is really nice. Um so I really like doing that. And they have like of course this for anyone listening, the Coliseo looks like the Colosseum in Rome. It looks like it's falling down and it's partially open on the one side. But it has this did Joey take you guys up to like the seating area?
No, we weren't able to go up there.
Oh,
I don't know if
yeah,
we weren't able to or we just didn't have time.
there's just like this chill like stadium type seating area that they have and there's nothing going on up there except that it overlooks the rest of the resort. So just a really cool spot. And then again like in the summer they do a show. So every like 45 minutes I think they do a like water show in the middle. They have like these water fountains in the middle of the courtyard. Um and it's just great music and a very interesting little show. I have learned though that that show there's an announcement at the beginning of the show that says to like not be in the fountains and but one of the last times I was there the kids did not get out of the fountains and these water fountains are shooting like 50, 60 feet in the air like they are shooting.
Jeez.
These kids were like falling. Oh my gosh, it was the best thing I ever watched. It was so funny. It was like very clearly everyone out of the fountain and none of the parents got their kids out of the fountain. And at one point like I remember watching and this little girl like went to kick the fountain and just like slipped out from under her and just like fell and was being pelted by the fountains. And these are like they're so strong.
I can
And
picture it in my head.
and I'm just sitting at the very top. I'm like crying at the top of the stadium seating. I have no idea how I was not kicked out. I cannot stop laughing.
Jeez.
Me and Joey were literally crying, and we're like sitting there with our beers watching this and just crying, and these people are just staring at us like we're crazy, and we're just like, it so clearly said to get out of the fountain, and this is now just like, what is happening?
Jeez.
Oh, it's the best thing. If you, after Europa Park closes, I highly suggest, if you're there in the summer, to go and watch the Coliseo water show.
Just do some people watching.
Just do some people watching because the kids in the fountains are so funny. Um, but yeah, I don't. Again, I think that's kind of it for Coliseo. Like the
Yeah.
courtyard, the little bar. They have gelato. I've never had the gelato. Oh, I have a little bit more beef with the resorts at Europa.
Beef with yeah.
My beef,
Beef
yeah,
with resorts. I can't talk. I need to go to bed soon.
yeah. We're gonna speed run. We only have one more resort. We're fine.
In my head, I'm like, what else is there? But yeah, we do.
Yeah, we have one more resort. It's fine. Um, the my other piece of beef with the resorts is that all of the resort bathrooms have this reusable cloth paper towel that
Is it
they like
in the
wash.
lobbies kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I ever used any of those.
Oh my gosh. They're like on a circular thing and you pull it and it gives you a fresh dry piece and then you use that and then the next person pulls it and it's the fresh dry piece until the reusable thing is gone.
Oh,
So
I think you ranted about this on the bathrooms episode.
oh, I did. I did. I was like, I know I was just talking about this with
Yeah,
someone. I have no idea who. That's my little bit
hi,
of
with
beef.
me.
Yeah, it was you. So I already ranted about that on this podcast. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't
You're very
know. It's just,
opinionated.
yeah, I don't know. I get it. Save the earth. I love that. But I just feel like not in a public bathroom, maybe. I don't know what people are wiping on that.
Yeah,
Um, okay, that's my beef. But Coliseo, I feel like that's really it. It's a gorgeous resort. The courtyard is the main attraction there.
yeah, it seems like
Um,
it.
yeah. And then it has a bridge over to our last resort, Bell Rock. Um, which as an American, I think Bell Rock is so funny. Just cause if anyone doesn't know, Bell Rock is themed on New England. So it's just like, I don't know. It's really
It's like
funny.
I'm home.
Yeah, the entrance to the resort looks like White House-ish, like it looks like a courthouse type building with all the pillars.
Hmm.
And then there's like lots of bells that look like liberty, like you know what I mean, like the bells that are all over and
Hmm.
American flags and stuff. But then also it's like very old school themed. I, I don't know. It's a very weird vibe. Their pool has like like an old like 1700s, 1800s American looking ship. Just like chilling. Like it's like half the ship looks like it's like up against the pool. Um and a giant lighthouse.
I do remember
Oh,
the
and then
lighthouse.
yeah, the lighthouse. And their bar is also like indoor outdoor. Their indoor section of the bar has a cigar lounge and like it's kind of like a New England style American bar. It's called Spirit of St. Louis. So I guess not New England style. I guess they threw St. Louis in there.
Yeah, that's totally New
Actually,
England.
that would make sense because I think that they do music. I
Yeah,
think
they
they
do.
have people in there playing music, and that feels more St. Louis to me than New England. I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
there was live music when we were there too. I think they were
yeah.
doing Christmas songs.
Oh, cute. Yeah, but that bar, but when they open the doors, you go out into this like harbor area, which I like that too. And then again in the summer they do a cute show with a lot of music and water and lights. Um I really enjoy watching that show as well. But yeah, that's like It's American themed. There are some, if you look around the resort, there really are some pieces of art that are really funny. Um, like at one point they have this piece of art that says something about George Washington, and the man is like very clearly like not George Washington. It's so funny. So just like silly things like that. Oh, and some of the sweets too, if I remember that sweet I was talking about, I think they're themed after like different people. Um, and you have smaller ones that are themed after different people that just have like some artwork inspired. But oh my gosh, there is a JFK suite in the lighthouse.
Oh, that sounds nice already.
Oh my gosh. There was this group that was doing a giveaway on 4th of July weekend last year. They were doing this giveaway to stay in the JFK suite, and I have never wanted to win something so badly in my life. There is a giant portrait of JFK in the bathroom. So like you are, doing your business, and a giant portrait of JFK is staring at you.
Incredible.
It is absolutely insane. It's like a two-story suite. Oh my gosh, it's the craziest suite I've ever seen. It's so patriotic. Everything in it is like America and American flags and a million pictures of JFK. It is so insane. I think they also, all of the resorts have themed suites. And I don't know, maybe it's funny like Colosseum, maybe like the old Roman like themed suites are funny to them too, but I feel like it's so much more modern. Like having a suite themed after JFK is just so funny. Like I feel like it's not nearly as funny to do like medieval Spain themed.
I'm like, at the same, I don't want necessarily want to be like an American traveling to Germany on vacation and staying at a very strongly American hotel. Like I could have saved a lot of money and just done this over there. But I also
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have a giant portrait of JFK staring at me there.
Yeah, so for me, I would spend the money in Germany to stay at an American resort. And it's because the European, like the European interpretation of America is so funny to me. It's so funny. Like you go to any American themed section in a theme park and it's like Western America
Yeah.
and like cowboys and Indians like
Yeah.
all over the place. And it's like both of these terms, like I mean cowboys, but I'm like the term Indian has been used in like so many years. Like
Yeah.
that's a very like not like respectful term to use, but it's like all over the place. I love seeing how the European mind interprets America. And so seeing this suite be so patriotic and just so over the top with things about JFK is, I don't know, for me it's so funny. I would stay here in a heartbeat. It's so good.
I'm trying gonna see if pictures of it exist. I'm sure they
Oh,
do.
they do on the website. If you go to the website, yeah, everyone watching this, go to the website. Your homework is going to be go to the website, look up the Lighthouse suites. There's an Abraham Lincoln suite and a JF Kennedy suite. And then um
Is it
comment
in the
on our
bathroom?
post.
You
The
said the
Lincoln
pictures in
suite
the
is,
bathroom?
oh yeah, there were last year. Oh no, are they gone?
Oh, I just found like pictures of bunk beds that are like canoes though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's so many American flags. The JFK suite is like the main suite, so it's up in the top of the White House. The lighthouse. Um, look,
Oh,
oh my gosh, there's a
that's very
spiral staircase that goes down to the bedroom, and there's a giant portrait of JFK on the wall. Like, incredible.
I'm just obsessed with these canoe bunk beds, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you also have this like semi outdoor hot tub. private to your room.
Hmm.
So nice. Oh no. I feel like maybe they redid the bathroom a little bit because I don't remember him being etched into the glass.
That's also a little weird.
Yeah, but still, you're like in there doing your business and he's etched into the glass staring at you.
Hi, friend.
Also, like there's a photo here where it shows you the roof. The roof of the lighthouse is gorgeous, but there's just like a photo of him making a speech.
That's so weird.
It's so funny. The Lincoln Suite is also so good. Like, again, wake up in the morning, giant photo of Abraham Lincoln above your bed. And then with like a seashell comforter. The comforter is still the same Bell Rock comforter, so it's still seashells. And the sink in the Abraham Lincoln one looks like a pair of lips to me. I need everyone to go look at these. They're so funny. They did definitely change up some of the photos though from last year to this year. I do want to stay in the Ahoy suite really bad. It's just fish. And it's pink. It's pink and yellow and fish.
Oh, that really is a giant portrait of Abe Lincoln over the bed, huh?
Yes, there's a giant portrait of Abraham
Giant.
Lincoln
That is
over your bed.
massive.
Also, the lighthouse suite is like, it's just American. Like, there's literally an American flag blanket draped over the bed.
Yeah.
It's so wild.
This feels like a little much.
It's so much, and I'm obsessed with it. If anyone would like to, everyone download the Patreon so I can pay $1,200 per night to sleep in the JFK suite.
Only if you're taking me with you, by the way.
Okay, that's fine.
If our Patreon gets $12,000, I'm gonna be very concerned.
Our Patreon's gonna be saving up so we can get the JFK suite. I really want the JFK suite. I want to wake up in the morning to JFK staring at me.
New audio equipment first, then JFK suite.
JFK, what do you mean? This is important. This is the most important thing I've ever talked about.
All right, we need to wrap up soon.
I know. This gets us to the end of the resorts, though. It gets us to the end of the resorts and the end.
No, we still have listener things.
Oh,
Things.
man. No, we
A few
don't.
things. What?
We do?
Yeah. Are you shocked?
Yeah, I thought we were like
Done. Oh, one more thing I want to point out is the merch at Chronosar. I have the coolest mug that I've ever bought is a Chronosar mug. And it has like a weird like twisted it's like uneven, it's got like a twisted handle and it's just really cool and I spent a lot of money on it.
Oh.
And I bought a lot of mugs on that trip, but that one was one I spent the most on.
I did not know that. I actually usually say Europa Park has some pretty bad merch.
I mean, I can see it. It's on my shelf over here. I can grab it real quick and show you.
I think I mean, you could show me too, but I think you should also post it if we're going to talk about it on the page.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, post it.
I'll post it.
So we can talk about it. So everyone can see it. We're all
Yeah.
talking.
But it's really cool looking. It's like a sketched version of the outside of it.
Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like Europa Park and I don't know. The resorts and Europa Park from what I usually see, I feel like usually I'm wishing they had more merch.
Yeah.
Or
I was very happy with that find.
yeah, it sounds like
really
a
like
really
that.
cool mug.
I didn't look at merch at any of the other hotels.
Yeah, I've never really.
I guess it kind of makes sense for Chronosar to have one though, because it's like themed to a museum, and museums always have gift shops.
Yeah. Some of the hotels also, like, their gift shops are kind of hard to find. Like, I think of the El Andale.
You've still said it like 12 different times.
I
Or
just,
like 12, said it differently 12 different times.
that's fine. I don't really care. I think you guys get the point. The 3 hotels in one. That one has, like, this really weird, like, gift shop that took me a while to realize it was a gift shop for the hotel, and it's really tiny. Um, I don't know. I feel like Coliseo's is easy to find, but it's also, like, really tiny. But Bell Rock and Kronazar have bigger ones.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Um, Barbara says, "How." Oh, this is because we're talking about what people love about them. She's
Yeah.
saying she loves how dog friendly the hotels are. You even get the dog inside tag for the door handle.
That's so cute.
I love that. I do actually, I'm gonna sound like a stalker when I sit at Coliseum and I work after the park day, there's a corgi. And I think it's someone who's local who just walks through the resort because he comes this man walks this corgi through the Coliseum around the same time every day that I'm there, and he never comes back out, and I sit there sometimes for, like, a couple hours. Never comes back out.
Hmm.
I wanna stop the corgi so bad.
Like you're just destined to see the corgi.
I am, one day, but I'm always he walks at the same time, and I'm in a call, the same time every single day. So, I did specifically know that the hotels were dog friendly because of that, but also the entire resort is dog friendly, which is so cool. Um, Then we have Solar Coaster. He actually messaged me about this earlier.
Oh,
He said he's going to Europa this summer. I don't think I'll stay in a hotel here, but I may explore them.
please go explore them. It's
Yeah,
very worth it.
absolutely. Especially because the park closes pretty early most days. So, like, go explore the resort for a little while and get a snack like a gelato at Coliseo or a alcoholic or non-alcoholic drink and walk around the resort a little bit.
And go over to Kronasar if you have a way over there.
Roost Bus is free. Um, I guess that's something good to notice as well. It's even on the Europa Park app now, I believe.
Oh wow.
But there's a bus called the Roost Bus, and it will take you all throughout Roost. It has stops all over, and it is free. You pop right on, it brings you all over the place, and there is a Kronazar stop.
Nice.
So even if you are not a resort guest, you can pop on the Roost Bus.
Very cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
Marty said I'm too cheap for resort hotels. Honestly, that's valid.
Yeah. I don't
They
blame
can
you.
get pricey. And that's pretty much any on-site hotel for any park.
Yeah.
Because you're paying for convenience mostly. And good theming mostly.
Yeah, I agree. I I can't think of a resort at all that isn't an overpriced hotel attached
Yeah.
or resort. But I think
Then
that
on a related note to that, Chris Leonard asked the Europa hotels versus Fantasyland hotels. Did you guys stay on site at Fantasyland?
we did not because I booked my trip so last minute. There was nothing available, and Joey said he was like refreshing the page and nothing became
Dang.
available. We were there during Winterstrom and last
Hmm.
minute. So, unfortunately, no, we did not.
Okay. Well, I've stayed my first visit to Fantasyland, I stayed at Matamba.
Oh,
And we splurged for a theme park view room. So we were like right next to Black Mamba, like right next to the loop. And it was really cool.
yeah, that we went into that resort. Oh my gosh, incredible.
Yeah. And like I love Animal Kingdom Lodge and it felt very similar to Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah, I definitely think that it's on that same standard for
Yeah.
sure. The I've heard amazing things about Charles Lindbergh.
Yeah. I have not gone near there. I walked around the outside, but that was as far as I got to it.
Yeah, I'm so sad. I want to stay there so bad. Next time we go, I think we're gonna have to find a way to stay on site.
Yeah.
But
But like thinking about like Matamba versus Kronosar, I don't know which one I like better. Matamba had better food options and better views with the room that we had,
yeah.
but I don't know, something about Kronosar. I just really love it. The room setup worked really well for our group.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of comes down to what you like, just theming wise, because I
Yeah.
don't think there are really any similar, like there aren't really any theming similar themes between the two that I can think of.
No.
Like, or between any of the like the two as in Phantasialand and Europa. Um, but also like thinking about the Charles Lindbergh, like the rooms that everyone wants are those ones that like overlook Fly.
Hmm.
Incredible theming. So good. But like if you're traveling with a significant other and you would prefer one large bed, that's not an option.
Yeah. And like I
Um,
was traveling with someone who's, 6'7".
those
We
rooms are tiny.
we were not sure he would fit in the bed, which is why more or less why we did Matamba instead.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like is that resort like better? I would think theming wise, I think kind of yes than anything at Europa. However, like there is a cost to that theming.
Hmm.
You're in a very small bed, like because even at, like, and this is gonna just be my spoiled self that insists on having a large bed, but like I feel like a twin size bed just for me is kind of limiting.
Yeah.
Um,
I roll over a lot and like swap sides that I'm on.
yeah,
And I'd be worried about just falling out of the bed.
yeah, that for me. So it's like the theming is there, and especially for that hotel, in my opinion, probably a little bit better, but just at a cost. You're definitely like yeah, you're paying a little bit with your comf unless you don't care about that, then it's fine.
Yeah.
But you're definitely paying a little bit with the cost of
Yeah.
um that.
And like I'd like to get one of those rooms that are like so close to Fly and just in Brookburg because it looks gorgeous.
Yeah,
But
I
I
want
like
one
a
of
little
those.
more room.
Yeah, that one's definitely for the experience.
Yeah. But also I think like your stay comes with like later access into Brookburg and like they have the bar, there's a cool bar there apparently.
Yeah, the bar. Um, so actually this is like a really cool tidbit of information. There is a bar that you can only access if you're staying at the hotel and they do like flights and stuff and you can overlook Fly and like Fly's going around you and stuff. But also that seconds as the transfer track
Yeah, I remember
for
you
the
talking about that.
train. Yeah, so there's a section where the train goes like underneath a portion in the bar and there's apparently like pool tables and stuff on top of it and they can move that and remove that section of the floor in the bar in order to get the trains off the track.
It's crazy.
It's a really crazy and in-depth like they had to really think through that building in order to do that. I have no idea what this pool table looks like in real life. Um, but I've been told about it a couple times and like incredible. Like the engineering behind that literally insane.
Yeah. Talk about innovation.
Yeah, I would kill to see that. Yeah, it's I'm literally looking at the website and I'm like, do they have the section? But I think it's that they go well, it would have to be. They go under because they have to move the pool table. And maybe it's not a pool table because they look like they have a lot of long tables. But whatever, yeah, they move this table and they can open up the floor and get the trains out there. So cool.
That sounds cool. All this to say, I don't know which one I would choose. They're both very well done. Like, just as much as people compare Fantasyland to Europa, it's kind of similar for the hotels too.
Yeah. I feel like if you put me up against Ling Bao and what's the other one's name? The one you stayed at,
Matamba.
Matamba. I feel like it would be like just based off of your preference, but
Yeah.
I feel like Charles Lindbergh is better done. That's just me though, like,
Yeah.
but again, because that's yeah, that's
I
the
also just
experience I think I
Ling
would
Bao,
want.
I just like don't have interest in staying there.
Oh, I do. Mostly because it's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Um, like I really, really love the like mindfulness and calm that comes through in all of the like design in this style of design. Like I feel like it would be a really nice place to stay after a park day because it feels like it would be
Calming.
more calming. Like even just because like outside the building of course is very crazy, but like inside looks very calm. I feel like it would be a nice retreat from all of the crazy.
That's fair.
I think they also have a spa and like a traditional spa. And I would really like that.
Fun fact, I've never had a professional massage.
Oh,
I need
that is a
one.
crime.
I should do one before the wedding. That'd be nice.
You should. Girl, come to Hershey Park. The Hershey spa is so good.
I don't think I can do that between now and then.
I like the Hershey spa. Um,
Uh,
but yeah, oh, good spa.
okay, couple more. Yeah, we need to wrap it up soon. Um, Erica stayed with us at a Coronasaur, and she said, "Awesome room layouts, portrait of Roland Mack in the hotel, interactive sign in the lobby, which I don't remember. Am I crazy?
At Cronazar? Oh,
Maybe.
there is. Yeah, it's like a map
Oh, okay.
in front of the dino, but it was broken for a little while.
Hmm.
Oh, but she was there with you. So if it
Yeah.
was working for her, it would have been. It was broken for a little while, but
Yeah.
it's working again.
And yeah, I never actually looked at it. I guess maybe I did
It's
in passing.
yeah, it's really cool. It's really pretty.
And then the amazing breakfast and how seating times worked. I don't remember how the seating times worked,
Yeah, I don't know either.
and I missed out on half the breakfast. So
Oh. Next time, now you know.
yeah, I would 100% stay at Cronusar again. And
Yeah.
then Joey, again, not your Joey, but Joey said dining at Europa Resort hotels is multiple dollar signs.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh, Europa Park Resort's early entry benefit. That's true. We didn't even talk about that. That is a nice little benefit. Got on Arthur and Alpen Express early.
Okay.
Paratin and Batavia early. It was helpful.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I didn't even realize that was a thing.
I don't think
Like,
it's like super early, but
yeah, I didn't realize that was a thing. But I don't think I'm not an early riser. I'm not someone who takes advantage of like early park entry. Like I'm rolling up to the park. I roll up to Europa Park a little earlier because I work, but like I'm still rolling up to the park at like 10.
yeah.
And that's early
I'm
for
not a
me.
morning person unless I'm at parks.
Oh,
Then suddenly I'm a morning person.
not unless I'm meeting someone and they tell me to be there at a certain time. I'm not. No. All
Uh
Joey wanted to do when we were at Disney is rope drop one day. Did not make that happen. Oh, oops. He roped up one day by himself. I tried. I don't move in the morning. I wake up early, but I don't move.
jeez.
So I didn't even
Uh,
think about it.
and then the last thing he said was resort free transit options. Yeah, we definitely use the shuttle bus a lot.
Yeah. Especially when you're staying at Kronazar, like you have to.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that is everything.
That is everything. I remember earlier when I said that I thought that this was gonna be a quick episode.
Uh-huh.
I do feel like this episode took a little longer though because I spent 15 minutes trying to solve the case of why I thought 3 resorts were 1 resort
Yeah, and how to pronounce it and
and
still
how to
not
pronounce it.
pronouncing it
Yeah.
right. And
Um, yeah, but also I wish I could have saved that 15 minutes by going with my initial thought. They're the same resort. They're different resorts, but they're the same resort. Like, this is silly. We didn't even talk about Silver Lake.
I don't even know what that is, I'll be honest.
Silver Lake's their new resort, literally
Oh.
brand new.
Well, I have no experience to be able to talk about it, so
Oh my gosh, I love Silver Lake. Oh, we gotta talk about it.
I gotta go to bed soon. It is
All right,
11
we're doing
o'clock.
the quickest run through of Silver
Yes.
Lake. It's Western theme. Um, and it has camping and like unique cabin style stays. And then they're now just opening a hotel. So they're this year, I think the hotel opened like last month. Um, the unique stays are like some of them are like cabins and other ones are the covered wagons you can stay in,
Mhm.
things like that. So really cute stays along those, and then they have mini golf there as well. They have a buffet that is so good. um we ate there with Bryant when he came. um they also have like barbecue pits, so you can start they have like fire starters, and you can start your own fire and then lower the grill and then just grill your own food. So um
That's fun.
mostly because it's camping, so,
Yeah.
like, most people are bringing their own food, um, so then people are all sitting out and barbecuing together and sharing barbecues, everything like that, while they have music over the water. There's, like, a big lake in the middle in this area, music over the water, a quick service restaurant, things like that, and then they're doing the other side of the street right now, so only one side is done. The other side opened this year. So I have not been back to witness the other side of it. Um, but yeah, so far that resort is really cute and really fun.
Where is it in relation to everything else?
So it is actually like right across the parking lot. So like you have the entire Europa Park parking lot,
Okay, I see it.
and you literally like walk down the one side and you're at the resort.
Okay.
So still at the main Europa Park property.
Yeah, and this Google Maps thing has a lot of it under construction still.
Yeah, I don't even know if the whole thing is open or only like enough to consider it open. Um but they did open like the actual hotel rooms if I remember correctly at this point. Um I do spend a lot of time at this park as well because they always have live music. And if you're sitting by the barbecues, the live music is just like in a really cute location. Like if you're looking at it on the map, there's like a big lake in the middle, and the barbecues are on the opposite side of like the dinner station and everything. And the music is playing like on the water. They have like a little stage by the dinner station. So just a very relaxing, earthy setup, and after a crazy day at the park, I kind of like that vibe.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, so right now you can only see like if anyone looks at this on Google Maps, you see Silver Lake Saloon and dinner station and all. I think those are some of the hotel rooms.
Okay.
Um and then the smaller building is like their quick service on the other side of the street. Um and then all the wagons are like on the other side of the lake. But then they have camping somewhere too. I don't remember where the campsites are, but they have camping. Um yeah. Also a very cute resort. I will definitely tell more about it when I am after I've been there this season
Yeah.
because they added a lot more to it. But from what they had last year, I did really enjoy this resort. Oh, they have
Yeah.
like I don't know if that's the right words, but they have teepees too. Like,
Yeah, and on the website it says TP Town.
yeah, the teepees are I don't usually go that way, I don't really think. So I don't think I noticed them. I usually walk through I almost always walk through the covered brackets to go that way. So, but yeah, they're very cute. It's a really cute and charming little resort. Um, I think that is it. I speed ran that a little bit, but
Yeah.
I also think that this like oh wait, they have one of the nicest bathrooms I've ever seen, and it's really big because it's at a camping resort as well. And the theming in the bathroom is just like top, top. It just feels very, very Western and old school. In the middle of the bathroom, there's like a fountain that looks like a hand pump for water.
Interesting.
It's just so it's so cute. I like it. Um yeah. Oh, and there's a little bar. Sorry, this is it. This is the end.
Hmm.
There's a bar there that they always have live music and so live music on the water, but then they also have another bar on the street that has live music that's very charming. And now I that's I'll finish up now.
This is our longest Europa Park episode now.
Yeah.
The other two didn't break 2 hours.
Well, it we did fit a lot into this episode. Like,
Yeah.
what is this? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven resorts and a water park.
Yeah.
So that's a lot. If we're counting three instead of one. But yeah, our longest Europa Park episode yet, and our final one for
It
now.
was our 6 hours of Europa Park content. Whatever
Yeah.
one friend of Joey's that commented on our things about all the Europa content, you're welcome. I hope you enjoy it or enjoyed it.
We love Europa Park. We love it. And then I don't know, we'll be back with more Europa Park updates after I think our one news investigation, not investigation, our news report episode may have to be New Euromir because whatever they do for Euromir is gonna be creative.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so good. I don't know. That might
We'll
be
see.
our one. Only because like what are they going to do? It's so
Yeah.
unique. It's so and they're keeping the theme. Like what? Okay, we can't get into this, but we'll get into it when we're closer. We have a year
Whenever it's
before.
announced or something.
Yeah. Well, Euromir closes the end of the season. I think they announced that already. So,
Yeah. I knew it was closing, but like details about what's coming.
yeah. So, we'll talk about it.
Yep.
And we'll talk about Europa Park in like 2 months. So,
Yeah. After your
okay.
next trip there.
Exactly. Okay, well, that brings us to the end of the episode.
Yay. Um we, we have an interview next episode. We'll
Yes,
post
we
about that
do.
soon. So
Yeah, with another theme park girly. Heck yeah.
yeah. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. It'll be a really good one. We're
I think
excited to
so.
bring that one.
But until then, thank y'all for listening to 6 hours of Europa Park.
And this sleepy episode where
Yeah.
I feel like this is our lowest energy episode. Um,
I'm so
but
tired.
that's okay. We have these sometimes. I
Yep.
hope you guys enjoyed the content anyway.
Yeah. I will edit a Patreon video soon. I promise.
Yeah, remember everyone.
It's all
This
on
is
me.
Allison's fault.
What? Okay.
You've had the videos, Allison. Why isn't it started now?
Let's see, how long ago did you send those to me?
Every delay on the Patreon now is Allison's fault, guys. Help me bully her.
You sent me videos at 5 o'clock and we hopped on Zencaster at 7:30.
The delay is Allison's fault.
Yes, I totally edited an entire Patreon video. And it's gonna be funny because, like, my videos from that, I still have blonde hair. Because I recorded them in, like, January.
That's fine. Who cares? Our hair changes enough. It's fine.
That's true. You just changed yours again, too.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Well, till the next one, hashtag keep thinking inverted, etc.
And blame Allison for the Patreon videos.
Okay. Whatever. Good night.